Hello. Before we start this video, just a quick little announcement. Right when I was beginning editing this video, I looked on Facebook and I found out that it appears that Job Corps went ahead and started their own Instagram page. So, to further spread the totally not propaganda, totally legit success stories of Job Corps students, they have a whole brand new, easy to access Instagram page. So go ahead and give them a follow. Let them know that Job Corps 411 sent you, and that share them all the hearts that they could desire from having a goddamn Instagram page. I know this is a recurring tactic, but god damn it, Job Corps. You make this too easy, man. Alright, I'm done clowning around. Start the video, Trey. You smell that? That's the smell of a brand new video. What the touch of shit. God damn it, Josh! How's it going, everybody? Trey here, bringing you another edition of Job Corps 411. I hope you're happy to see me, because last time I did this video, or I did the whole thing in text-to-speech, it was very, very easy to do, and I'm tempted to do it again, but I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and go back to the old format, because people, they want to actually see a Job Corps student talk about his experience at Job Corps, not just some robot speaking on his behalf. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the video. Make sure you watch all the way to the end. I do have one big announcement at the end of the video that you might be interested in regarding how I'm going to be taking questions in the future. Now, on to this Q&A. I have a question here. We have a question here from viewer Manato Namakazi. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, Minato. But he sent in a series of questions. We're going to try to answer it to the best of our ability here. It's a very long series of questions here. And here's my attempt of trying to make heads or tails of this question here. In advance, it really helps if you add question marks. It helps me identify comments from questions. Just a heads up. So, the questions that Minato sent us goes along the lines like this. Hey, I'm wanting to go to the Delaware Valley Job Corps. Can you tell me what kind of clothes we can bring and how much to bring to the first month? How much hygiene products I need for the first month or so? Can I bring my own laundry detergent? What about dishes like plates and bowls? I believe you're saying bowls. Plastic silverware. Can we have air freshener like Febreze and stuff? Can I have a fan? Are we allowed to have our own TV or our rooms? Can I bring my game system and laptop? Can I go food shopping for myself with my own money? If so, what kind of items? How much can I bring at once? I don't smoke, but how many packages of cigarettes can I bring at once? Do they have phones, or should I bring mines? Can I bring a hotspot? Just want to know so I can be comfortable. They say I can't leave for the first 45, 60 days. Please make video so I'm not lost, bro. I watch all your stuff. You know your stuff. And just stops there. No period. Nothing. Just stops. For those of you familiar with the channel, I did this thing called a Miss Montario question series, where I broke down their questions into a series of videos and then released each video every week, so you have every bit to digest from one part A to part B to part C. This case, I believe I probably might have to do the same thing again. So I'm going to answer your questions, Minato. I'm going to learn how to pronounce that name eventually. I'm going to answer your questions, however, I'm going to answer them one bit at a time. So this video, I'm going to answer the first part of your paragraph, then the second one I'll answer the middle part, and then the third I'll answer the third. That way, if anyone else have these questions in the future, they can have a reference to go to in the videos. First question we have here: what kind of clothes can you bring? How much to bring for the first month? I pretty much answered that in my top 5 things you should bring with you to Job Corps video. Pretty sure you can find out right there on the channel. If it's not in the recommended section right there on the right side of this video, it should be right there in the most watched video. I think it's my second most watched video on the channel right now, so definitely watch that so you can have an idea of how much you should bring. I definitely make sure I address that in that video as one of the few points I covered along the many points that I believe you should bring to Job Corps when you go to Job Corps. How much hygiene products do I need for the first month? How can I bring my own laundry detergent? What about dishes like plates and bowls, plaques, silverware? Again, I also believe I addressed this in that same video, but in case I didn't, let me go ahead and tell you in this video. When it comes to bringing in things like hygiene products, I recommend you bring that with you. I even go into details in the video about how much you should bring, but from what I remember, you definitely need to bring a good amount of soap, because I don't know if you know this, but soap goes like that. It's important that you make sure you bring enough soap with you to last for at least 3 months, so that way you don't have to go by trip by trip by trip by trip, and you don't have to rely on, I'll just go on the next trip to get my stuff, and what if the next trip doesn't come, because God knows why. If you want to bring your own laundry detergent, by all means please do. It's highly recommended that you bring your own laundry detergent. Even though the center does provide you with that, I would highly suggest that you bring your own, because of the fact that sometimes the center runs out and you might have to wait to do your laundry, and if your laundry really is stinking, you're better off going off your own supply instead of having to wait on the free stuff to come through, because that free stuff isn't promised to be there all the time. It's promised to be there, just not all the time. Also, I recommend on buying your own personal hygiene products like towels and toothpaste and hair trimmers, because the center doesn't provide those. That's stuff that you'll have to bring on your own. What kind of clothes can we bring, and how much to bring for the first month? Well, really, you can bring almost any type of clothes. The only things I would suggest not bringing is, of course, clothes that are revealing. Don't bring any shirts that'll show off your midriff. Shirts that short, that's a no-go. You probably shouldn't wear that for men and females. Don't bring anything that shows too much skin. You could bring shorts. I highly recommend bringing shorts, especially when the temperature is starting to get warmer now. Well, I guess as this video is being uploaded, it's going to get cooler, but definitely I would suggest bringing shorts, because in Job Corps they give you pants, and wearing those pants is going to get really annoying, trust me. Make sure you, of course, bring sleepwear. I want to say 3 sets of sleepwear. You can bring a whole week of sleepwear if you want to, but I'm trying to help you out when you're packing. When you're packing, you only need to bring that like 3 really, because you get a day to wash your clothes at Job Corps, and it also helps you to get into that habit of washing your own clothes if you're not in that habit already. So definitely I would recommend only bringing like 3 pairs of clothing, 3 sets of shirts, 3 sets of bottoms. I wouldn't really recommend 3 pairs of underwear. I packed more because I wanted to be on the safe side, and I didn't want nobody to steal my underwear when I'm gone at Job Corps. Don't overpack, because that'll be a pain in the ass, especially when you have to consider all the things you might be bringing back from Job Corps, like uniform pants and polos. There were some uniform pants and polos that I made sure I took back from Job Corps because I didn't have it. like black pants and khakis, that is very reliable uniforms that I could use in like modern day situations. So make sure I took that shit. I also want to suggest to bringing a set of interview clothes. By a set, I don't mean like a whole week's worth of interview clothes, obviously, but just a good suit, or a good proper business dress or business suit for ladies out there. Make sure you have a good interview pair of clothes in case you happen to get a job opportunity while you're in Job Corps, so you'll have something to wear, and not just your Job Corps clothes, because that's not presentable. You're facing with what, 5 or maybe even 10 other people that want the same job you do. Make sure you look right. Make sure you're in your A game. Make sure you look good. And yeah, if you look employable, that'll definitely help you out in Job Corps. Yeah, that's what I suggest to you to bring in your first month in Job Corps. It's more like for your entire Job Corps career at this point, because the same things that you'll need for the first month is pretty much what you'll need for the rest of your time in Job Corps. Things hardly ever change. If you have to wear a different set of clothes, they'll provide it to you. Well, I think I'm gonna cut the video off right here, actually. If it didn't seem like I covered too much in this video, I apologize in advance. It's so much things off of this series that I can answer. I want to make sure I give each answer its own individual video. That way, if anyone else, of course, have this question in the future, then they'll have a resource to go to as well. Also, the big announcement that I wanted to address and tell everybody is that, well, I opened the Snapchat account. So if you want to answer me job correlated questions through Snapchat, which I know most if not all of you have at this freaking point, then freaking at me. I believe I'll have my code somewhere here on the screen. Use this, scan it, and add me on Snapchat, or just the username tre.mayn. Add me that way. And that way you can add me, send me your questions in private. I promise I won't put any of you on blast unless you specifically want to be in a video. In that case, what the hell is wrong with you? But yeah, if you want to send me your questions that way, that's a new way of taking questions now, along with the other ways besides the comments, email, and the Twitter. With that being said, thank you all for watching this installment of Job Corps 411, and I hope to see you all next time. Take care. Bye bye.